Well, here's a good, nice place to sit down and air out what I have to. I'm on DJI Pocket 2 through the internal mic. Now, did you actually think that I was going to sit down on that toilet by the street in front of the whole world, in front of that guy's house, and sit there with my little Pocket 2 and do my video? Who knows how many hairy asses have been on that damn thing? Welcome, true believers, shades of clarity. And I want to get in touch on something today that I'm sure any alcoholic has been through, and that's rage. What causes this rage? What causes you to want to beat the living crap out of somebody, or get in their face, or just, be at a party if that was your thing, and always be the guy that wants to start trouble? What causes it? Well, alcohol is a depressant, as we all know. It can kill you. It can cause respiratory distress if you drink enough of it. But first to go is your frontal cortex. Start puffing your chest out, wanting to bow up against people. I mean, it's happened. I've had buzzes on and been at convenience stores, and a guy said something, and I turned around and said something back. He's like, "You MF," and it was this black guy. I think I said something about he cut me in line or something, but I wasn't having it. And I just walked out of the store, and he just, flipped me the bird on the way out. Not a good look. I've been in countless, situations where I was drunk, and this old club down at the beach that we all used to go to, me and another dude got into it with this other guy. My friend was like kind of bulky and big, and he worked out, he was in really good shape, and this dude got in his face and he was like, "How'd you like me to spin you around like a pizza?" And he just kept going like this, and the guy just kept jawing. Would not shut up. My friend just kept going like this, like a pizza. And that was it. Diffused that situation. I've never gotten in a fight being drunk, but the rage just tends to come out. The little things that would normally just maybe annoy you really start to piss you off. And it's that depressing activation or effect on your prefrontal cortex. So, if you're a violent drunk that's had your teeth knocked out, or you get into bar fights, you really need to take a look at what your situation is. Carried out on a stretcher, headed towards the meat wagon, heading towards the hospital to get stitched up. Stitches. Speaking of stitches, I don't know if you can see that. No, I was not intoxicated when that happened. I slipped on, so I was barefoot and slipped on something. I think it was cooking oil, and went through I mentioned it in my short. I went through the china cabinet and just almost tore my damn hand off. So hopefully I'll get those stitches out, but I digress. So what can we do about rage? Well, we can stop drinking for one damn thing. How about that? There's just been so many situations where, like, in visiting my parents and everything, where I've gotten into them with politics and things of that nature, things you shouldn't talk about, religion, all this kind of stuff, and then we end up fighting and all this stuff. I've had the cops called on me 3 or 4 times. One time at this Mexican restaurant I used to go to and get wines at night, there was this guy that didn't like me for some reason. It's like he couldn't speak English. One of the waiters very well. Almost all of them could speak like excellent English, but I think this guy was just, you know, had just come over, and, you know, he just kept looking at me the wrong way. And I'm drinking and I'm drinking. I'm getting really, really pissed off. We ended up in the parking lot, and this dude could have stomped me out. I mean, really, really packed me out if he had wanted to. But like the owner came out and just told me to go. He didn't ban me from the place. But I just made sure that I just stayed away from that guy, like whenever I was up there. But that's rage. That's, you're running your mouth 10 feet tall and bulletproof. And that is not a way to you could find yourself dead, unalived, stabbed, shot, hit in the head, you know, in a coma, hooked up on life support. They got to pull the plug, and now you're bye-bye. So what we need to do, if you haven't stopped drinking already, is to talk to your doctor before you quit. I'm not a licensed medical professional of any kind. This should not be taken as medical advice. But make sure that you stop before you stop, if you haven't gotten there yet. If you're maintaining your sobriety, you stay on the straight and narrow, by God. Won't tolerate anything less. But yeah, because the 3 things that can kill you upon, you know, quick cessation is alcohol, benzodiazepines, and barbiturates. I mean, barbiturates aren't really prescribed outside of a hospital anymore, so you're not going to really see that. So there's really only 2 that you might get your hands on. But I just thought I'd cover, you know, 55% of domestic, and I don't know if this goes for women and men, 55% of all domestic disputes, alcohol is involved in some way. And take it from me, a friend of mine was a police officer in Raleigh, and he said domestic violence calls were the calls he hated the worst, because you never know what you're walking into. So, with that, check out some of my other videos floating around up there. I got a playlist you can look at. Like the video, share the video. You know, it'll help get me back in the algorithm. I've been away for a while. I've just been taking care of some stuff. Just took some time off from YouTube, so, aside from some shorts like here and there. But you know, there's no hype button on this yet, but I'm pushing 1,000. Let's see if we can get the sub count over 1,000. And as always, stay tuned. Y'all come back. I'll see you clowns later.